Hey guys, welcome to another Screen Team where we give you movie reviews. We give you reviews of movies that have come to theater, come to DVD, and some that we might have from our collection and we want you to revisit or watch for the very first time. And for this particular show, I've got the very lovely and talented and beautiful and sometimes a pain in my butt, Laura Butler.
I figured you were going to be like, well, I'm here, and then Laura's here with me today, too.
Laura, we've got some very good reviews, I hope, anyway. We'll have to wait and see how they go. But right. We've got a movie called November Criminals, a movie I didn't know too much about, and we'll be talking about that here in a few minutes. Also, one of the biggest hits of 2017 and also 2018, and a movie my wife adores, The Greatest Showman.
Oh, loved it. Loved it.
We're going to see... Well, you've already given it away. It's a spoiler. She loved it already, so you don't have to watch the rest of the show. But
you can see why.
That's right. But for this next review, we've got a old movie back from the late 90s. Mm-hmm. It's called Face Off. It stars Nicolas Cage, John Travolta, and it's a big action-packed movie with fire and brimstone and one-liners. Brimstone? Is that not right?
Fire and brimstone. That makes you sound like a demon movie, like Hell and Damnation movie.
Did you watch this movie?
Did you Gunfire.
Did you see Nicolas Cage? Did he not bring some brimstone?
I guess. He's a creeper, that's for sure.
All right. I don't want to talk too much about this movie because it's horrible. All right.
Wow.
Give you a little insight. All right. Before this show, I decided to watch the movie for the very first time. I only got through maybe 40 minutes of this movie. Maybe. This movie is garbage. Total garbage. It's a dumpster fire, Laura. That's what this movie is. Thank you.
I don't agree.
Thank you for introducing it to me. I think we're done with this review.
I think that part of the reason that you hate it so much is because Nicolas Cage is in it.
True.
And everyone's like, you look like Nicolas Cage. You're like, no, I don't. So you automatically hate any movie he's in. That's part of it.
First off, I don't talk like that. I don't say, no, I don't. I don't talk like that.
Well, I mean, I don't have the voice depth to get into that low, whatever that is you call it. But
sure.
Yeah, that's your first. It's got to strike against it at the beginning from you anyway.
That's true.
And I'm not a huge Travolta fan. I think he should just stuck to Grease and then let it ride after that.
He was terrible in this movie.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. I mean,
so all right, we've got 2 strikes already. Why do we like this? Why do you like this movie? I don't like it. Why do you like it?
I like the storyline. I thought it was neat the way they did. I mean, it's impractical. I get it. It's a little. I don't want to say sci-fi, but it's a little like futuristic in some parts because of the medical technology.
But it's set in today's environment.
Yes.
Today for being late 1990s.
Right. And I mean, the gist of the story is John Travolta's character, Archer, is an FBI agent, and Nicolas Cage is a criminal mastermind terrorist.
He's a bad dude.
Yeah, he's awful. And there is a blood feud between them because he tried to kill Archer at one point, and he ends up killing his boy and his son instead. So John Travolta's character is just hell-bent, dead set on, I'm taking this guy down. I don't care if I have to kill him. Don't care what happens. Well,
they capture him, but they find out after they think it's over, he's finally caught. It's done with that has this bomb somewhere, and they don't know where it is. And so John Travolta goes, and they do this surgery, and they take off his face. His face off. And they take it off, and they put it on. I mean, they put Nicolas Cage's face on his face. So they swap to where one looks exactly like the other, and they modify his body and all these things. And he goes into the prison that this murderer's brother is in, because that's the only person this kid will talk to, is this bad dude. So he goes in there as him to get the location of the bomb so they can defuse it. And things go badly, and he wakes up, and they end up swapping places permanently. And then the rest of the story is about them. They're the people that the good guy is with turn against the good guy, and the people the bad guy's with turn against the bad guy because they don't know who they are. And
It's twisted. I mean, it's pretty twisted. But if you're smart enough to follow the storyline, then
Was that a dig at me?
if you felt like it was supposed to be.
So John Travolta, his character, he lost his son.
Yes.
He's had a strainful relationship with both his wife and his daughter.
Yes.
He finally captures Nicolas Cage's character. Hey, it's great. Honey, I'm giving up the entire thing. I'm spending all the time I can with you. Then they say, you talked about the bomb. Nicolas Cage has dropped a bomb someplace. We don't know where it is. We need you to find it. Why is he the only one that is qualified to do this job?
Because he's the only one that knows everything about the brothers.
He can't give that information to somebody else. There's not anybody else who can do this job. I mean, John Travolta, he's a nut for the first 20 minutes of this. I would not he's crazy, man. He's just as crazy as Nicolas Cage. I would not put that kind of responsibility in his hands.
But just playing the devil's advocate, if something like that happened to Luke, would you not be a little bit nuts and crazy to go after the person that did it?
Sure. But that doesn't mean my superior should let me do that.
Yeah, well, sometimes crazy gets the job done.
Not with this movie. This movie is crazy in all different regards. It's crazy with casting. It's crazy with one-liners. It's crazy with action-packed brimstone.
There is a lot of... It's definitely for grown-ups. There's a lot of language and some pretty graphic shooting and death scenes and stuff. But... I mean, there's some pretty, holy moly spots in it that you're like, if you like action movies, then I think you'll enjoy it.
Skip it. Skip it.
He's wrong. Who are you going to believe? This face or that one?
We should, switch faces, just like the Face Off. The movie's called Face Off, and if you get a chance, don't watch it.
No.
Coming up after the break, we've got a movie called November Criminals right here on the